Okay, now we're going to go ahead and show you how to gain access to the internal components of the WS-50E. And we're actually going to go ahead and by beginning making sure that the power to the unit has been cut off, as we're going to be dealing with a lot of the electrical components and wires. So you want to make sure that the power has been cut off. Once you make sure that's good, then go ahead and remove the aluminum filters. And next step is actually go to and remove these side panels. Now these side panels are actually being held in by 2 screws, one here at the bottom and another one here at the top. So that's a total of 4 screws for both sides. So that's 2 and 2. So we're going to go ahead and get these screw moved and then remove these panels. Okay, now that all 4 screws have been removed, now we can go ahead and then start working on the side panels. And as you can see, we're actually going to go ahead and wiggle it out, slide it forward, and bring it right out. And here's the side panel. There's one has been removed. We can go ahead and set that aside. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same for the other side. Okay, now that we have both side panels out, next thing is we're actually going to go ahead and gain access to this bottom panel housing that holds the light fixtures in place. And this one's being held in place by 2 screws, or 2 screws total, so 1 on each side. You got one right here, and the other one right over here. So we're going to go ahead and get these 2 screws out, and that's going to actually go ahead and give us access to this panel right here. Okay, now that we have both screws removed, we can actually go ahead and remove this bottom panel. Now when you're doing it, you're actually going to want to make sure that you have a net scrape on this, as it may fall down. So you don't want actually pulling it on any wires or accidentally falling and damaging it. So make sure that you have a net scrape on it. And it's going to slide right out. We're going to fold it in. And we're going to set this down to the back slowly. And there you go. Now we have access to all of the internals.